The Eiffel Tower lights up with a message in support of Paris Saint-Germain on the eve of the Champions League final between the club Inter Milan and, of course, PSG. While the final takes place in Munich, the large security operation will be enforced in the French capital with 5,400 police officers deployed in the city in an effort to avoid disturbances. Now, PSG are aiming to win their first Champions League trophy, having reached the final in 2020 only to lose to Bayern Munich. They will become the second French club to win the competition after Olympique de Marseille's success in 1993. Still talking about that one now, the coaches are talking tough. Luis Enrique says Paris Saint-Germain are determined to make history and win the Champions League as they prepare to face Inter Milan in Munich. Captain Marquinhos looks ahead of an intense showdown, while teammate Ousmane Dembele says the team is taking the game very seriously. Inter Milan, on the other hand, are prepared for the highly anticipated final. Captain Lautaro Martinez says his focus is solely on making club history rather than chasing the Ballon d'Or. Pius, this game, I mean, it is two teams are heartbroken. They've been heartbroken before in the finals of the Champions League. But where will your smart money be on and why?
To be honest with you, I honestly want PSG to win this particular tournament. So my money will be on PSG. Sentimentally, to be honest, because if you take a look at the quality of football these two teams have played in this competition, you would give it to any of these sides. Either of these sides can actually win it, and everyone will be comfortable because they've actually worked their way to this particular final. The quality of teams they've faced and the way they've also navigated their way into this particular final, both teams deserve to be in this final. But then, if you take a look at this PSG side, I'm slightly sentimentally leaning towards PSG because of the kind of players and the acquisition of the squad. I think their manager knows the kind of players he signs, and he signs players that fit into his system. And that, for me, I love coaches like that because it shows that you have an identity and then you want to follow your identity. Young players in the squad, and they also have this blend of young and experience from the back. In Donnarumma, and of course in midfield they have the Marquinhos, who is 31. They have the Pacho, who is 23, 24 these days. And then up front, you see the young guys, the Bakulas of this world, the Ousmane Dembele of this world, Kvaratskhelia, who also joined from Napoli. So young players everywhere, and they've been able to play collectively. Trust me, with the quality of players they also have in midfield, the Vitinhas and these guys, if they are able to gel in the next 2-3 years, probably will be seeing a team that's unstoppable, unbeatable in Europe. So the team that City have done in the last few years in the Premier League, probably will see that of PSG in the continent of Europe. And this is exactly why I'm leaning towards of PSG. I think the useful exuberance in that particular team will probably be the edge they will have against Inter Milan. Because if you take a look at the way Inter Milan are set up, they're set up to soak pressure, easy on the break, easy on the counter, because they have fast players, and then they can also block you the Italian way. All of this kind of football we understand. Italian style of football we understand. But right now this is Europe, and then you have to be expressive, and that's why I think. And with the quality of manager they also have, he's a man who has actually done it at this stage. He has won it all, so he understands what it means to win the Champions League. I felt sorry for PSG in 2020 when they faced Bayern Munich in that final with the Mbappe and of course the Neymar. They couldn't beat Bayern in that particular final. I feel sorry for them because if you take a look at the investments they've actually the quality of investment they've actually put in this particular team, they deserve something. They deserve more than they've been which they've been winning over the years. I think this is the right time. I think it is just their time to win the Champions League. It will be a very difficult game because they are also facing an experienced Inter Milan side with Inzaghi's men already ready to win it. Let's not also forget that they also lost the final to Manchester City. So they will probably gone into to win their own final. But yes, sentimentally, I'll be giving it to PSG.
All right, I will look forward to that one. Of course, sentiments shared by the fans as well. Looking forward to PSG winning it, but Inter Milan fans are also tilting towards their side. Thank you very much, Paris Ahamba, for your time. Looking forward to the final between Nigeria and Jamaica, and of course, Inter Milan versus Paris Saint-Germain. Thank you for your time.
Hope you'll be joining us in London.
Yeah, of course, we'll be joining virtually right there to watch the game. Thank you for your time.